Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. We're doing a little League Rewards stream today where we check out one of the rewards that you can earn via playing the ranked mode. Let's go ahead and check it out. So with Season 3 kicking off, new Season 3 rewards specific for the rank mode is now available. And by progressing through the various tiers, you need to just get wins. And for the second reward, 10 wins, you will unlock yourself a blueprint. So that's what you need to do to get this reward. You need to get 10 wins within Season 3. Like last season, this particular set of rewards is a limited time reward set that will change once the season ends. And you will lose out your opportunity to unlock the said rewards from this section of the ranked mode rewards. So yeah, Season 3 specific rewards, the 10 wins, a blueprint for the Pro Issue TAQ-56. That's what we're going to be checking out today. We're not going to be playing ranked mode, we're going to be playing core mode, but we'll be using the blueprint the way we get it and then try out some different stuff with it. So yeah, that's the requirement. Again, just heads up, you do need to earn this 10 wins to get this blueprint before the Season 3 ends. Otherwise, you'll miss out. 10 wins isn't too much. Honestly, like I said this last season, they've been pretty generous with the blueprint reward for the seasonal ranked mode stuff. And 10 wins is just hopping on and playing a little bit, honestly. Also, just heads up, like I've been solo queuing and the solo queue experience is quite a bit better, in my opinion. Like I think I've only matched up with like a 2-stack team players. Otherwise, it usually seems like they're all randoms and you have a better chance of being successful with your wins. What's up, Phantom? Welcome. So yeah, solo queuing isn't so bad this season. At least initial impressions. Pro Issue TAQ-56 Assault Rifle Blueprint from the Ranked Mode Season 3 Rewards section. Let's play the preview animation. Oh, is it? Yeah, there's always some camo bug or something or the other. I haven't even started grinding out the new like weapons. I'm gonna save them till mid-season because I wanna. Because there's going to be like a seasonal camo grind like they did last time, mid-season, with the Ronin event like last time. There's going to be something similar to it this season. So I'm going to save all the camo grinding and weapon grinding until like I know what challenges I need to do for the mid-season camo grind. Yeah, every season there's some camo bug or the other, man. Honestly, it seems like there's like last season the double kills weren't tracking for a lot of weapons. Oh, nice! Congrats, dude. How is the new sniper? It's good. So this blueprint isn't a pro-tuned blueprint or anything like that. But I mean, now with the new update, even pro-tuned blueprints, you can change attachments and stuff like that. So there's that with pro-tuned blueprint. But this isn't one of them. And obviously, tuning is banned in ranked mode, so you wouldn't be able to use it if it had pro-tuning. This blueprint comes with the 17.5-inch Thundra Pro Barrel, which is damage range, hip fire accuracy, bullet velocity at the cost of aim down sight speed and hip recoil control. The TV Cardinal stock, aim walking speed, sprint speed, at the cost of aiming stability. Demo clean shot grip, which is a sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed at the cost of recoil control. 5.56 high velocity rounds, which is a bullet velocity at the cost of damage range. And then the FSS Shark Fin 90, which gives you aiming, idle, stability, no cons. Those of you wondering, this is actually a pretty recent pro build that people have been using on the pro level and in the ranked mode. It's a more aggressive build for the TAQ-56 than what they were using initially, with the addition of this demo clean shot grip, as opposed to what they were using was the combat grip. So yeah, if you were wondering, this is actually a reasonably updated version of what the pros and rank mode people have been using with the TAQ-56. So it is a good build. I mean, at least as far as attachments go, it makes sense. We decide to change things around. Yeah, nice, nice. Yeah, looking forward to grinding it out, but like I said, I'll probably save it till mid-season, when the mid-season camo grind kicks off. So yeah, obviously if you change things around, you will lose elements to the blueprint. High velocity won't change anything visually. Yeah, that's the blueprint if you change things around, and we'll lose a few elements to it, but still, most part, the blueprint is the blueprint because of the body. Yeah, this is where the blueprint somewhat falls apart. Unfortunately, if you put a camo on, you lose the whole blueprint, or for the most part, the whole blueprint. There's, I guess, some things that bleed through the camos. I think this is a bit unfortunate. It's definitely a step down from the Vaznev last season, which had at least elements that went through the camos and showcased that it was something special. So yeah, the fact that you throw in a camo, you're losing a chunky portion of what makes the blueprint special is a bit sad. All right, let's jump into some core mode games and try it out. Obviously, in core mode, you might want a slightly different build to be more competitive. But as far as this build goes, it will be usable in ranked mode. And like I said, it seems to be like a currently popular build for the TAQ-56. For like a little more faster, like a little faster build for those that want to, like, you know, a little more like snappy build as opposed to more control, which is what the previous build was. Looks good. Nice little metallic paint job.
Team deathmatch. Right, mates, it's on. Hostile UAV in the air. Dropped them! Changing mags! Frag out! Cold-blooded. Throwing grenade! Target down! I'm fading here. Changing mags! Taking the lead. Throwing stun grenade. Enemy UAV active. Throwing grenade! We've lost the lead.
Okay.
Changing mags! Enemy carrier! Hostile chopper gunner incoming. The lead is ours. Ghost. Friendly UAV on station. Throwing grenade! The enemy's gaining ground. Push them back. I'm reloading! Grenade!
This guy, man, with his shotgun.
Target down! Shit, bad guys! grenade! Target sighted. I'm reloading. That could have been bad. Reloading. Enemy down. 1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Throwing grenade. Ammo here. Changing mags.
What the? Teammate, you stupid shit, man.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Frag out.
Friendly SAE on the way. Enemy UAV active.
Throwing grenade.
Throwing.
Mission failed. Return to base. confirmed. Eliminate targets and secure their tags to win.
Throwing flash grenade. Throwing grenade!
We've taken the lead.
Enemy down!
Our UAV
Send
is
it.
orbiting the area.
Throwing grenade!
Cold-blooded activated.
Frag out!
Friendly SAE inbound. Friendly UAV online.
Shot stick up!
Enemy UAV overhead. Not one.
Huh? How did he get away from that, dude? I was definitely shooting at him.
Kill confirmed. The lead is ours. Friendly UAV on station. Ghost activated.
Fire!
Hostile UAV.
Again,
We've lost the lead. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Confirm that one. Hostiles launched a cruise missile. UAV
I'm reloading! 1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy that. UAV online.
DKIA confirmed.
Throwing grenade!
The enemy's taken the lead.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
We've taken the lead. Tag secure. Kill confirmed. We've lost the lead.
Reloading! Frag out!
Confirmed. UAV ready to deploy.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
The enemy's taken the lead. Across the field. Fight back.
hey.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time.
Enemy in the area. I'm hit! Taking effective fire!
No way, dude.
Friendly UAV online. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover. Taking the lead.
Took a round. I'm reloading. I'm right on ammo.
That gun has so much range, dude. It's ridiculous.
We've got him on the run. Keep
Dropped him. Ammo here. Reloading.
ready for
Changing
task.
max. 1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV is on station.
1 minute left. We've lost the lead. Tag secure. Kill confirmed. Precision airstrike ready for task.
Target area marked. You're cleared hot.
Copy that. Longbow 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Shot missed.
Confirm that one.
30 seconds remain. Kill confirmed.
Swapping max.
Mission complete. Solid work.
I mean, is there any point in putting on a master camo on this thing? They could have done a better job with the master camo coverage for this one. It would have been a really simple, like, they did this even last year, man, with the Vanguard weapons, and only until the end did they start getting, like, the last blueprint got it right. And then with the Vaznev blueprint, I had hope. I was like, oh, they're gonna do it good this time. Like, I'll have some unique coverage for these, like, league reward blueprints. And then I saw the pistol one from the kind of seasonal grind, I mean the yearly grind rewards from the ranked mode, and it was disappointing, and I was like a little worried, And unfortunately, this one kind of let me down. Like the easy thing would have been like the black sections and the silver sections of the blueprint get coverage for the camo, and then the orange sections don't. You know, that would have been the easy solution. And then definitely the logo, the season 3 logo, like maybe the letters have the coverage, but like the outlining doesn't. What is that smoke thing that they show now and then? It's a random screen from the thing.
Capture and secure the objectives. Secure Bravo. We are taking Charlie. Bravo. We control Charlie. We have the lead.
Tornado!
We are losing Charlie. We have lost Charlie. Securing Alpha.
Changing mag!
Securing objective Alpha. Cold-blooded activated. We control Alpha. Securing objective Charlie.
Grenade!
Ready to deploy. Enemy is securing Alpha. Securing Charlie. We control all
Requesting recon
objectives.
flyover.
Maintain- The enemy took Alpha.
Fire!
Bravo.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. We have lost Bravo. Our counter UAV is enemy is taking Charlie.
What?
Enemy is securing Charlie. The enemy holds all objectives. Secure those positions.
Bloodfoot
We are taking Charlie. We are taking Alpha. Friendly cluster mine set. Securing objective Alpha.
Loading!
Securing Charlie. Charlie secure. Alpha secure. Enemy is taking Alpha.
Ah?
Online. We have lost Alpha. Hostile UAV in the sector. We are taking Alpha. Securing Alpha.
Contact!
We are
Reloading!
losing Charlie. The enemy controls 2 objectives. Push the offensive. We have lost all objectives. objective Charlie.
Enemy spotted.
Changing mag.
Securing Charlie. Objective Charlie. Securing Alpha. The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back. Enemy is taking Charlie. We are pushing Alpha. UAV ready for testing.
Reloading.
Objective Alpha secure. We are taking Bravo.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV or
Enemy is securing Charlie. Objective Charlie is compromised. We are losing Alpha. Bravo secure. Objective Alpha is compromised. Take it back.
This is Phoenix 2-3. Visual on the target. Strike inbound. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO. Good effect on target.
Securing objective Charlie. The enemy holds 2 objectives. Get securing Charlie. Securing objective Alpha. We are taking Charlie. We control
Effective fire.
UAV online. All objectives secure. Expect counterattacks. Enemy is taking Alpha. We are losing Charlie. We have lost Alpha. Enemy is taking Bravo. The enemy took Bravo. We are taking Alpha. Enemy is securing Charlie.
Holding.
Friendly cluster mine deployed. The enemy took Charlie. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Move to secure. One side launched the mortar strike. Hostile UAV overhead.
Stitched up.
Inbound. Securing objective Bravo. Objective Bravo secure. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy is securing Bravo.
Changing mag.
Objective Bravo is
Requesting
compromised. Take
recon
it back.
flyover.
Friendly SAE on the way. Friendly UAV on station. Friendly cruise missile deployed. Securing objective Charlie. Enemy 2 Alpha. We're getting hit hard. Hostile UAV overhead. Secure Bravo.
Hey.
Bravo secure. Enemy is taking Bravo. Mission failed. Return to base.
So yeah, that's the Blueprint Pro Issue TAQ-56. It's Season 3's 10-win reward as you get it. Not a bad build. Definitely will be much better in ranked mode, I feel. I kind of wanted armor-piercing rounds. I always do with my TAQ-56 build. So now we're going to try out my build. This is my core mode build. When I went for the camo grind, this is what I'll use. It's a little different from obviously a pro build, and it's got a restricted attachment, the 5.56 armor piercing rounds. But I do use the shark fin, 40 round mags, combat grip, and I like to have an optic, so the Cronin Mini Pro. Again, this was the build I used for the camo grind. It's not what I use in rank mode, but yeah. How it looks. I'm not going to put on a camo because you'll lose the whole blueprint the minute I throw on a camo. So keep it the way with the different attachments. You know what? I kind of want to do a different build first, not my build. We're going to do a guest build first. This is a pro build that you can use in ranked mode. So it's an alternate build to what you get from the blueprint, but it is also in that vein of like a kind of more snappier, faster TAQ-56 build that is viable in the ranked mode. I got this build thanks to a pro player's YouTube video, Octane. He plays for the LA Thieves currently in Modern Warfare 2's ranked, pro circuit. I'll link his channel in the description. I don't know him personally. This was in his latest video, a recommended build for the TAQ-56. And like I said, it's the little faster build for the TAQ-56. So he uses the 17.5-inch Thundra Pro barrel, the Cardinal Snock, high velocity rounds, the Shark Fin 90 underbarrel, and instead of the rear grip being the clean shot, he uses the FJX Fulcrum Pro. So I guess this one's not as snappy, but gives you a little more recoil control. This is a little more controlled build. While he actually suggested the very build that you get, like the exact build that you get for this blueprint with the rear grip, clean shot. But this is an alternate build that he also recommends that is also quite popular in the pro circuit and in ranked mode. So yeah, this should be viable in ranked mode for you. And like I said, it is a reasonably popular build, similar to the base build of the blueprint. Let's go ahead and try that. Again, we're gonna play core mode. We'll do my build afterwards, like because this one's a little different. It plays more similarly to the base build. I think it's better that we just do this one first. And again, I don't have any connection to any of the pros. I don't know Octane personally. I'm a fan of his content and all, and he's been more active on YouTube this year for sure than previous years. So I do recommend checking out his YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description. Like I said, he puts out content regularly. He gives tips and stuff on a pro level. So you want some real pro tips, definitely check out his content, and excellent gameplay as always, you know, because he's a pro player. What's up, Slayer? Yeah, he actually recommended both this build and the build that you get, the blueprint build. Obviously, no point in showcasing the same blueprint build. So we figured I'd try out the muzzle attachment and see how it works out.
Domination. Desert 1, John Tab, securing Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. We are taking Alpha.
Yeah, definitely a lot more control.
Securing objective Alpha. We are taking Bravo. Securing objective Bravo. Objective Bravo secure.
Holding.
Securing Charlie.
Jeez, okay.
We are taking Charlie. Cold-blooded online. Securing Alpha. Objective Charlie. Objective Alpha secure. We are losing Alpha. We are losing Charlie. We are losing Bravo. We
Target down.
hold all objectives. Keep them secure. Objective Alpha is compromised. We've secured the lead.
Good God.
We control 2 objectives. Enemy is securing Bravo.
I was looking for the door and I missed it, and I was like, alright, I'll just keep going.
Shit. We have lost Bravo.
Flash out. Changing mag.
Secure Bravo. Enemy is taking Charlie. The enemy controls 2 objectives. Push the offensive. We are taking Bravo. Enemy is securing Charlie. We are taking Alpha.
Taking effective fire.
We are losing Charlie. Secure Bravo. Alpha secure. All objectives secure. Enemy is taking Charlie. Friendly UAV online. Ghost activated.
Loading.
We are losing Charlie. Objective Charlie is compromised. We have the lead.
God damn the reload in this game, man.
Enemy is taking Alpha. Securing objective Charlie. We are losing Bravo. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Move to secure. Securing Charlie. Hostile UAV active. Enemy is taking Bravo. We control Charlie.
Changing mag.
Friendly UAV on station. Friendly UAV online. Friendly counter UAV on station. Secure the lead. We have secured 2 objectives. Missile inbound. Securing Alpha. We hold all objectives. Keep them secure. You're halfway to mission complete. Keep fighting. Enemy is securing Charlie.
Taking effective fire. Changing mag.
Enemy is taking Charlie. The enemy took Charlie. UAV is orbiting the area. We are taking Charlie. We are losing Alpha. Objective Alpha is compromised. Take objective Charlie secure.
Enemy. Loading.
Are you kidding?
Objective Alpha.
Taking effective fire. TAQ fire.
We are taking Alpha. 2 objectives secure. Yeah, roger. Friendly UAV online.
Laid out. Reloading.
God damn this sniper rifle bullshit, dude.
Securing Alpha. Friendly cruise missile approaching target. Enemy is securing Bravo.
Loading. Contact.
Hostile UAV active.
Effective fire. Changing mag.
Hostile UAV in this sector. We've got them on the run. Keep it up. We're losing Bravo.
Reloading.
Dude, there's so many snipers in this
Mission is
game. It's so
complete. Good
annoying.
work.
And they were good too. They were hitting their shots. What to do? So yeah, that's Octane's Pro build. Again, slightly altered build from what was there last season. I'm gonna say this, and I think, like, I'm kind of surprised. Like, okay, so they're updating their builds, right, to like better it and change it around and make it like more usable, and yet this high velocity and the Thundra Pro barrel is still the meta attachments for the Pro issue on the Pro circuit. Like, I know a lot of the pros, they respect Exclusive Ace's videos and like his breakdowns quite a bit. And he's made it clear, like he's done the testing, the combination of the Pro barrel and the high velocity doesn't have that drastic a difference that it makes the high velocity attachment worth it. It's almost a wasted attachment, right? Like there's such a minute difference with the velocity boost that you get from high velocity, and in some certain distances, I think like the close range, I'm not sure which ones, it's actually a detriment having this attachment. And yet everyone's still running this combo of the Pro barrel high velocity. I would have actually preferred to see him use this FJX Fulcrum Pro minus the velocity and a rear grip instead. One of the rear grips. Like most likely the clean shot. So yeah, just a little disappointed with the build because I actually do think Exclusive's got a point that the high velocity rounds are just not worth it in the Pro circuit as a ranked build. But yeah, this is what's going around right now. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. What I've realized about the Pro players is I get it's a job for them, right? So like once they get used to something, they don't want to change things around. But I think that hurts the scene more than it does. This is just a small example, the barrel and the high velocity. I think the more telling example is the way they reacted to the new map, Expo map. Like coming into the thing, a lot of them were against it because they didn't want to learn it. And that's the reality. It's not that, and if you've played the Expo map, it plays so much better than Fortress Control, so much better. It would have been a shame not to have that in the rotation. And yet it nearly didn't make it because the pros just were too reluctant to learn a new map. That's the only reason they didn't want it, even though it's so much a better, not only viewing experience, but also playing experience. Like I've got into the map a few times now, and all the time it's a fun, like controlled game. It's a good experience. Whereas there's definitely been times where I've had Fortress Control where I can assure you enemy team, and sometimes on our team, it was not a good experience. Not a great experience. It was okay. Like, it wasn't like horrible. But yeah, the Expo is so much better. I'm not criticizing Octane. Actually, Octane was one of the few players who like was for getting the Expo map in. So he was actually one of the few that like was like saying, no, we need to get this. We need to like start practicing on this. So I'm not at all criticizing Octane for that. Like, he was actually one of the better players as far as the Expo map goes. But yeah, I think this high velocity Thunderer barrel thing, it's one of those other examples where like the pros are not like, they're so hell-bent on thinking that high velocity is so important, having the maximum velocity. And I guess I don't know, maybe there is a difference in a LAN connection having that slight boost. I doubt it though. I'll bet money having a slightly snappier grip versus the high velocity would have been a better choice as far as the TAQ build goes. All right, now we're going to try out my build, and this is what I used during the camo grind. It's what I used for the core mode. It's not what this is not my ranked mode build. This is my like 6v6 pubs build. So Cronin Mini Pro, FSS combat grip, 40 round mags, armor piercing rounds. Obviously the armor piercing rounds are restricted in ranked mode, so that's why it's definitely not a ranked mode build. And then the FSS shark fin 90. Yeah. Again, this is what I used during the camo grind, and I've just not changed it since. And I like it. I like it. It's a good build. I like having an optic also. It helps. I'm old. I actually have an opinion. What I think. Dude, Jesus, which way? Fucking hell. Pull the chair back because it's got that leading thing. So when she jumps on it, pulls it back. It feels like I'm gonna fall off or something. I have an opinion on what the rank mode developers should do once the CDL this season ends. I'll talk about it. It's a very brief thing, but I'll mention it at the end if I remember. It's got to do with the map playlist. And I mentioned this in like Vanguard, but I don't know. But I think this year, because I think the CDL like major ends like earlier this year, or if it does, it ends before the year. It definitely ends before the game's life cycle's over. So there'll be a whole season where like CDL matches are not going on because it's over. The championship games are over for this game this year. And I think they can do something interesting with the rank mode for that season. That could be a little different than what they've done in previous years. I think it'll be a good test also to see how the community reacts to some stuff like, and not have to deal with like the pros saying, no, we don't want this.
Control the objectives. We control Alpha.
Which you make?
Totally.
Enemy securing Bravo. Enemies taking Bravo. We've lost Bravo. Secure Bravo.
Taking effective fire! Throwing setbacks!
Bravo secure. Losing Bravo. Enemy securing Alpha. Enemy securing Bravo. Securing Bravo. Cold-blooded online.
Changing max.
The lead is ours.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Enemies taking Bravo. We're losing Alpha. The enemy took Bravo. The enemy took Alpha. Securing Alpha. captured 2 objectives. Move to secure. Securing objective Bravo.
Loading.
We control Bravo.
Our
The
UAV
shit.
is orbiting the area.
Oh my god, I couldn't see him through all that smoke, dude. I wasn't sure whether it was teammate because there's so many blue dots. I was like, did a teammate just fucking blast the fucking...
We've taken the lead. We're losing Bravo. 2 objectives secure. Enemy securing Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Take it back.
Go.
Friendly UAV on
Post online.
Reloading.
friendly VTOL entering this sector.
The enemy controls 2 objectives. Assault their positions.
Hostile UAV active.
Covering you.
We're taking Bravo. Objective Bravo secure. We're taking Alpha.
Flash out! Getting stitched up!
Hostile UAV overhead.
We control 2 objectives. The lead is ours.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
God damn, dude.
Mission is half complete. Secure this victory.
Throw a grenade!
I...
Enemies taking Bravo. We're losing Bravo. The enemy took Bravo.
I just said to us.
Securing objective Alpha.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Objective
Target
Alpha
down.
secure.
Changing mag.
Enemies taking Alpha. Securing objective Bravo. We hold all objectives. Keep them secure. We're losing Alpha. Enemy securing Bravo. We've lost Alpha. We're taking Alpha. We control all objectives. Maintain the perimeter. Enemy securing Alpha.
I'm good, Slayer.
Alpha is compromised. Take it back.
Friendly UAV on station.
How are you?
We've secured 2 objectives.
Hostile UAV active. UAV overhead.
Loading. Taking effective fire.
We're losing Bravo.
Hostile mortar strike incoming.
Changing mag.
Enemy securing Charlie.
Watching your six, soldier!
Enemies taking Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. We've lost Charlie. The enemy holds all objectives. Get Alpha secure. We're gaining ground. Don't let up.
Friendly UAV online.
The enemy holds 2 objectives. Move on them now.
I just said to us.
Charlie.
Grenade out.
We control Charlie. All hunters, mission accomplished. Lack a job.
So yeah, that was my build for the TAQ-56. When I did the camo grind, it's a core mode build, like I said, not a rank mode build. Can't use the armor-piercing rounds in ranked mode. I've showcased my ranked build before, so like in a previous TAQ-56. Yeah, like there's been so many TAQ-56 blueprints, so we've gone through all sorts of different builds. So now we're just gonna try out like a alt cursed build, I guess. I went heavy on the ADS speed on this one, just for the fun of it. Got a little boost to sprint to fire speed also, but mainly ADS. Everything that can bump up ADS, I've thrown on there. I put on the shark fin just for the hell of it. I wanted to put an optic, but man, what to do? The optics tend to reduce the ADS even if it's minute. So we're gonna avoid it. Like, this is a cursed build for the most part, like just nonsensical attachment build that we've thrown together to see how it goes. Yeah, TAQ short barrel, OL EV laser, X-Line Pro, demo clean shot grip, and the shark fin. Like I said, there's so many, I've covered so many TAQ-56 blueprints now, it's getting a little repetitive with the builds as far as that. And I think there's more to come also. There's more TAQ-56 blueprints that they're going to hand out. Have I covered all of them? I know I want to cover the beta one also. I don't know if I bothered doing that yet. I think I did. Sure. And I'd wager like we'll probably get another rank mode. Maybe like a championship drop, TAQ-56 blueprint or something, like during the major, the championship games, or something like that. So there'll be more, even more TAQ-56 blueprints, I'm sure, to be earned. Cursed ADS speed build for the TAQ-56, I guess. I don't know.
Domination. Present. Capture and hold it. We are taking Alpha. Securing objective Alpha. We control Alpha.
Reloading.
Enemy is taking Bravo. Enemy is taking Alpha. Objective Bravo is compromised. Take friendly UAV on station. Enemy is securing Alpha. We are taking Bravo.
Holding. Changing mag.
The enemy holds two objectives. Get them secure. UAV ready to deploy. Inbound friendly SAE. Hostile UAV in the sector. Hostile UAV overhead.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
We are losing Alpha.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV.
Hostile UAV active. Enemy is taking Alpha.
Throwing Semtex! Throwing smoke!
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Throwing explosive rock!
Securing Alpha.
Grenade out! Changing mag! Throwing grenade!
Securing objective Bravo. Securing objective Charlie.
Reloading!
Securing Charlie. Charlie secure. Enemy is taking Alpha. Hostile UAV in the sector. We are taking Bravo.
Grenade out!
We are losing Charlie. Hostile counter UAV is active.
Grenade!
Hostile UAV over there.
Taking effective fire!
Securing objective Bravo. We are taking Charlie.
Bessie!
Grenade out!
We control Charlie.
Throwing grenade!
Enemy is taking
Changing
Charlie.
mag!
Secure Bravo. We are losing Alpha. We are taking Bravo.
Threats here.
Enemy is securing. We have lost Alpha. UAV online. We are losing Bravo. We are taking Alpha. Enemy is securing Charlie. Enemy is taking Bravo. The enemy took Bravo. Hostile UAV active.
Over here!
We are losing Charlie. Securing Alpha. The enemy controls 2 objectives. Push the offensive. Friendly UAV on station. Enemy taking Charlie. Securing objective Bravo.
Check fire!
Friendly UAV
Did we
online.
not capture B?
Contact!
Someone jump on B, dude, and just capture it, dude. Unbelievable teammates, dude.
Missed me! Throwing grenade!
UAV standing by. Friendly UAV inbound. Hostile UAV overhead. We are losing Charlie.
Moving here.
Copy. UAV.
We control 2 objectives. Securing objective Alpha.
Target loading!
Enemy is securing Bravo. Securing Alpha. Enemy is taking Charlie.
UAV is being refueled.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Throwing grenade!
Friendly VTOL on station. Securing objective Alpha.
Come on, someone jump on A. Someone just jump on A.
Charlie. We are losing Bravo. We are taking Alpha. Objective Alpha secure.
Changing mag.
Enemy is securing Bravo. Securing Charlie. We hold all objectives. Keep them secure. We are losing Charlie.
Go.
Enemy is taking Bravo. Hostile UAV active. Objective Bravo is compromised. Take it back. Hostile UAV overhead. Enemy is securing Alpha. We are taking Bravo. Enemy is taking Charlie. Enemy is securing Charlie. We have lost Charlie. Secure Bravo.
Reloading.
Securing objective Charlie.
Changing mag.
We are taking Charlie. The enemy has captured 2 objectives. He is taking Alpha. Objective Bravo. We are taking Bravo. Hostile UAV active.
On your 6.
Secure Bravo.
Loading.
We control all objectives. Maintain the perimeter. Friendly UAV online.
Uy.
We are gaining ground. Don't stop. We are losing Charlie.
It's too
Enemy
late
is
now.
Securing Bravo.
They gave it.
Throw a grenade.
Victory secure. Good fighting.
So yeah, a cursed, not so cursed ADS build. Wasn't hard to use either, man. It was pretty good. Wasn't bad. I wouldn't necessarily take it over other builds because I think having the range of an assault rifle is more valuable than making it as close to an SMG. You might as well be using an SMG if you really want like a really snappy close range build. But this did have decent range too. Like it didn't have a bad range time to kill. So it wasn't a bad build. Again, not a pro build, not a rank mode build. You wouldn't be able to use a laser. But I mean, I guess if you remove the laser and maybe throw in like a muzzle or ammunition or optic or something. Like in this build, I would wager high velocity would be useful. Like if you were going something like this in ranked mode, minus the OLE and then high velocity or something like that, it would be more useful. So Pro Issue TAQ-56, the 10 wins ranked mode blueprint for Season 3. I mentioned this last season, but I like to refer to this section of the rewards as sort of like the Battle Pass, the mini ranked mode free Battle Pass every season that progresses via wins. And if you can get 10 wins, you can earn yourself this TAQ-56 blueprint. Doesn't look too bad. Looks all right. You obviously get the Thundra Pro barrel, the Shark Fin 90 underbarrel, high velocity rounds, demo clean shot grip, and the TV Cardinal stock. This is actually a meta build, current meta build for the TAQ-56 also. It's like a more updated build for the TAQ-56 to be a little more snappy. Yeah, not horrible at all. It looks cool. Camo coverage is a bit of a disappointment. I think either the silver and the black sections could be like the what's it called, camo covering areas, and then obviously the like rank play, the white rank play letters and the white season 3 letters could have had camo coverage. The silver being the main camo, and then like of the masteries, and then the black sections being the like, alternate section, like they have like the darker section and then the normal camo. Or they could have just made the orange section being the camo coverage, and it would have been pretty interesting and cool. Or at the very least have some visual representation, like you can see the rank play season 3 logo bleed through the camo, so you can kind of read it still. Things like that would have been more nice as far as camo coverage goes. It's kind of a disappointment that you throw on a camo and you lose the entire blueprint. But yeah, again, very generous of the rank mode, just requiring 10 wins in the season to get the blueprint. It's not a difficult task. It allows you to kind of play on the rank mode. And there is some new adjustments to the rank mode. Like I said, they've added the Himmelmat Expo map, and they've kind of adjusted it, I think. At least that's what I've heard, and it did feel like that, where if you're a solo player, like the matchmaking's a little kinder to you as far as solo matchmaking goes. So it's not like stacking you against like a full team all the time. Or most of the time, so you're getting like better connections and all. I guess it depends also like on your division and the population of the division in your region, how it's matchmaking you. But at least for the gold division that I'm in, I'm getting some pretty decent games and stuff like that. I actually went on a pretty good win streak, like to get my 10 wins. Like I did finally break it. Like I went on a 9-win streak, like right off the bat. Like I lost the first couple of games and then went on a 9-win streak, and then lost a couple more games and then got my 10th win. And then I played a little bit more because I'm trying to get the 100 wins for this season, so I didn't really care. So I played a couple more games after that. And yeah, definitely I feel like last season it would have been significantly more difficult to get that 9-win streak, because I would have definitely been matched up against like 4-stack or 3-stack teams and all. Whereas this one, the 10th game where I lost, it was against a 2-stack. There's definitely 2 people together, and they were pretty good players, but nowhere near as bad as being like 3-stacked or 4-stacked with random teammates and all, and then you like have no chance really. So yeah, overall, like a nice adjustment to ranked mode. There is definitely issues. Like right now, you can't even see what your teammates' ranks are and all. It's not showcasing properly. There's been some questionable connections also, but not so bad. Like the first couple of games that I played in ranked mode, the connections were just like straight out of like doo-doo, like out of your bunghole, caca. And I was like, oh my god, if this is how rank mode's going to play, I might not grind it out this season. And then after that, it kind of smoothed out and it wasn't so bad. And then there's like, ups and downs where the connection was kind of questionable, but for the most part it was decent, not horrible. I am getting really irritated that the latency meter on my, like, when I'm in the game is not showcasing the correct ping. They need to fix that because that's getting really on my nerves. There's no chance I'm getting a 1 or 2 latency ping. There's zero chance that's the actual ping of the game. There's been games that have been extremely laggy and it's only showcasing like 2 or 3 ping. It's like, are you nuts? More likely it's in the anywhere from 50 to 100 range, right? That's the best I'm going to get in India. So I hope they fix that thing because that is really getting on my nerves. And especially in ranked mode, when you have no idea what's going on connection-wise and you can feel there's a lot of lag, it gets really annoying. Yeah. But overall, been good experience. And 10 wins is nothing, so go for it. It's worth it. Even though the camo coverage is not great, it's worth it. All right, one last thing I just want to put out there, this idea, and I've been thinking about it, and I might repeat it once the CDL season comes closer to an end. But right now, obviously, when you're playing ranked mode, you're playing the same game the pros are playing in the CDL circuit, right? So the maps that are restricted, and all sorts of stuff like that, right? This is my idea. Okay, so the CDL, like right now, they're in the Major 4 preliminary rounds. This is the final week of the Major 4 preliminary. Next week, it's going to be Major 4, the actual Major 4. There are drops enabled for Twitch. There's actually a pistol blueprint that can be earned on the Major 4 finals day. So we'll be checking that out if I earn it, which I most likely will. That being said, though, there'll be a Major 5, and then there'll be the championship games. So we're kind of getting closer to the end of the pro season. And I'm pretty sure the pro season will end and there'll still be at least a few more months, maybe an entire season of Modern Warfare 2 before the next year kicks off, right? What I would like to see in this ranked mode is once this pro season is over, I would like to see them add maps that were not in the play, like in the rotation for their pros. What I'm saying is, like, maybe we'll see a Hardpoint Expo map, maybe even bring back Control Fortress, but have a very limited, like, priority on that so you don't get it too much. I don't know, I haven't played this, but I suspect Search and Destroy on Paleo's Lighthouse might actually be a good experience. Maybe even Control. I don't know how Control, both I didn't play either mode on the new, like, Paleo Lighthouse map, but I think it could have potential. Maybe even like Farmhouse Control could come in, maybe Farmhouse Search and Destroy. So my idea is once the pro season's over, put in the maps that were not necessarily completely approved for like the pro circuit, but might play well in ranked mode. And just let us have at it on those maps also. You also include the regular map playlist for the ranked mode, but also include some of the new maps, include some of the modes on other maps that might not have made it for the pro scene and all. And let us just have fun the last season on these maps. Like, it doesn't matter, like, new season's gonna kick off, it'll be a whole nother, like, playlist and all, right? New game kicking off most likely, or at least new map selection and all, new guns and all. So maybe let us have at it in the ranked mode on all sorts of different maps that might not have been on the pro scene, but might still play well in the ranked mode. Again, I don't know about the Player's Lighthouse, how it plays Search and Destroy or Control. I know some people aren't super into Hardpoint of it, because there's that one Hardpoint out in the ocean that could be very annoying. But maybe Control, maybe Search and Destroy might be good. Like I said, Farmhouse, maybe Control, maybe Search and Destroy. Just give us some more options map-wise for the final season of ranked mode, so we can have a little more fun in ranked play, and not necessarily like, because come on, man, I'm telling you, you're deluding yourself if you think you're playing ranked mode and you're gonna end up in the pro scene. There's very limited few that are that good, and especially near the end of the season, like the end of the year of the game's life. Maybe let us have a little fun in the ranked mode while still being competitive, So that's just my idea, like, once the pro scene for the season is over with the championship completing, maybe throw in some cool maps that might not have made it on their side, but will still be fun in ranked mode. And that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. And yeah, definitely go for this blueprint. You know, the other thing that I forgot to mention, but they have added the Frankenstein Gunsmith now. So if nothing else, you know, unlocking, the more blueprints you have unlocked, the more attachment combinations you can mix and match when you're Frankenstein gunsmithing your blueprints. So there is that also option. Take care. Bye. Ooh, the other thing before I go, man, the Legion versus Ultra game yesterday night, it was a beautiful match. I highly recommend you watch the VOD for it. It was really good. The new addition with the Standy and Legion now, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And just a little thing. I know there was a little rivalry with Scrappy and Standy, okay? Because Standy was kind of like, was kind of pushed out of the Toronto Ultra team, and then he joined up Legion, okay? And he wasn't too thrilled about being pushed out of like the Toronto Ultra thing. My thoughts behind the scuffle, okay? Scrappy was right, okay? Scrappy was right to ask Standy to leave, but not for the right reasons, okay? The right reason is they just weren't meshing well together, okay? That's the reason Scrappy was right. And in my opinion, they were holding back Standy. I'm a fan of Standy, dude. I've been a fan since Cold War. And I think Standy joining Legion has unlocked another tier of beast mode for him. And I genuinely think he's better off not being in Toronto Ultra. I'm actually starting to not be a fan. I was a fan of Toronto Ultra, and I actually don't like them this season. And it has a lot to do with Scrappy's attitude. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I like him as a player. I think he's a very good player. Just don't like his attitude, and I don't think it actually reflects well on the Toronto Ultra brand, in my opinion. But like, because he's such a good player, they probably don't want to like mess with that, right? Standy, though, I am a fan of, and I'm very happy that he went beast mode yesterday night, in the last game. Spoilers, they won. Vegas won. I've got them as my underdogs for Major 4. I've got them as my underdog team to like keep an eye on. My only question behind the Vegas team, and this is the problem with this online matchmaking because I just don't know. I'm questioning whether like a lot of these Vegas players are using the sound EQ. If they sound EQ cheesing the online games, and how will they play? I'm curious to know how they will play on LAN together. I'm hoping well. I hope they play well because Standy's proven himself to be a beast, and definitely leaving Toronto Ultra has actually been a benefit for him. It's unlocked, his beast mode, at least these last few games. So, if nothing else, I think Standy, Scrappy did you a favor by asking you to leave Toronto because they were holding your back, bruh. You're gonna destroy, I'm hoping, Major 4 on LAN also. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. I don't know any of those players. I don't know any of them. Just I like watching the CDL games, and honestly, the drama actually irritates me. Like listening to the drama and stuff like that goes on, that irritates me. I just want to see them play like top tier games. And yeah. Hey, Tito. That's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye. I don't know if I'll get it, but I actually want to grind out the 100 wins reward for this season also for the rank mode. The camo actually looks pretty good, a lot better than last season's one. So I kind of want to see how it looks if once unlocked.